to the Africa Tech Summit here in Nairobi, where Cardano is also present, not only with a pavilion, but also with about 20 vendors exhibiting what they're working on. And did you know that Nairobi is also called Silicon Savannah? Because it is one of the biggest tech hubs here in Africa. But enough talking from me, how about we let you be welcomed by all the amazing people we have met here so far.
Okay, so my name is Chizaram. I'm the co-founder at Timon Financials. And what we do is that we solve payment anxiety for travelers. And we enable them get reliable dollar cards that work anywhere in the world, which you can fund with stable coins. We are currently working with Cardano, so we can integrate that so you can fund with either, get money on your cards, travel, spend without worries. So you want to live in France today, you want to be in Bali tomorrow, you want to be in Kenya, you want to work remotely, your money should move as fast as you do. So that's basically what we are working on doing with Timon. Yeah. So it's for the global traveler. And it's actually, the name Timon came from Lion King, the happy-go-lucky meerkat guy that just moves around, is happy and free. So we believe your money should be work everywhere you go, you should live free, and Timon will help you do that.
My name is Buton Miner, and I'm a full-stack software developer at Directed Development. I recently got into Directed Development about 3 years ago. The hype that blockchain is equals to money. Instead, you can use blockchain for other things that can help the general community. Africa is a place where people are very talented. There are very many sectors where Cardano can be used in Africa because, Cardano being a blockchain, it's decentralized, everything is out there, and everyone can see what everyone was doing, the essence of transparency and all. There is a big job market for these people, but it's untapped because people don't know much about the blockchain and about tech in general, especially African countries. And so that for me was a game changer, and I believe it can help other people as well.
These are some of the things that we learned as an ecosystem. And the fact that we're here today in Nairobi with an event that was put together by WADA and a few other partners just shows that community is what is powerful and what makes Cardano powerful as an infrastructure.
Cardano is here as part of the unified global events marketing strategy. And the whole reason why we're here is because to represent Cardano as a brand that's recognizable, not only for the crypto-native industries, but also for enterprises and institutions. And that's why the Cardano Foundation is here. We're part of the community. We want to connect with the local community of Cardano builders and developers. And we also want to educate the enterprises and institutions about blockchain use cases.
I am Darlington for the Cardano community, aka Lido, aka co-host of Cardano Over Coffee, co-founder of Lido Nation. I'm also a Cardano ambassador. And recently with our friends at WADA, opened the blockchain center here in Nairobi, Kilimani, Kenya. I'm very passionate about community building, education. That's what I do in all of these roles in some shape or form, developer mentorship, and CATS. Cardano Africa Tech Summit is all about that this year, especially the Africa version of the summit. So I'm just here to excite both part of the spectrum, the enterprises that can benefit from innovation labs, as well as the developers. I'm 100% sure you met your co-founder or your most trusted employee somewhere physical, in a bar, at a conference, at a meetup. This is where people meet. Cardano Africa Tech Summit being in Kenya is very important for Cardano because Kenya is the Silicon Valley of Africa. A lot of innovation comes out of Kenya to the rest of the region and even out into West Africa and other parts of Africa. So I'm very glad it's here, it's on ground, and the energy in the room is great. People are excited to learn about things that they didn't know was possible, and I'm really hoping that sparks some ideas for the companies in the region to start experimenting with ideas of their own. So hopefully the real transformation that blockchain is promising is going to come out of Africa because it's where it's needed the most.
Why blockchain? Because blockchain does remove the middleman, and it just allows peer-to-peer, and the possibilities are endless in that sense. So basically, something like this, right now we got, from even day one and day two at the Africa Tech Summit, we got a huge, huge engagement. Cardano, we pride ourselves in having a great protocol. Very safe, elegantly built, hasn't gone down secure, hasn't gone down in so many years. Cardano protocol, more human-centered. Let's go to where the people are and let's show them Cardano. Not everybody needs to know the ins and outs of the protocol, but we need to at least start exposing it to the developers, the engineers, those that can do the building.
Our programs are designed to bring the hackers into touch with their real communities on the ground. It's a way for Cardano to have real-world use cases. We try to take a kind of holistic approach of considering the whole systems. A lot of the time in the impact sector, it's actually impact industry in many ways, and there's these kind of like outcome-based performance criteria. And the cool thing is about these hackers identifying for themselves what they want to work on is they define what's important to them. They define what they want to be measuring, how they want to be measuring it, and then they communicate it as part of a much larger story of what's happening in this region, what's really alive here. When you find something that's really important to you and you commit yourself to working on that and you step into your agency, it's like a superpower. And you put yourself in service to something greater than yourself. It's something that you wouldn't turn back from. So I invite everyone to seek that for themselves, and I invite everyone to our events so they can find that there.
My name is Stefan Blank. I'm Austrian. I'm co-founder of tech startup in the area of Web3. So we built a privacy layer on blockchain. Yeah, I was interested in this Cardano ecosystem and to get to know it a bit better. We have a few technical intersections with Cardano. I have to say I'm very impressed how many people are here. So about this Cardano community, how big it is here in Eastern Africa. And I'm also very impressed by the liveliness of this community, also about the talent that is represented here. So this is also something I came generally for here to Kenya, to see this. I see it a bit of a democratization of the internet to a certain extent. And we want to contribute as Tazeo. We want to contribute also to have more data privacy in this whole setting, because we think data privacy, especially in this upcoming or already big topic of AI, it's going to grow. So I don't think there is a way passing around blockchain technology. So it's here to stay, I think. I hope.
I think it's not just DeFi. We have in-chain governance, we have public trust infrastructure to help SDGs and so on. Cardano is really wide, and I think in the next few years it will be exposed, especially in Nigeria.